Hey y'all, welcome to or back to my channel, and I am here sharing my journey to better. I want to be a better wife, a better mom, I want better health. I just want better this year. And as a Christian woman, I'm still trying to figure out how to accomplish all of that, how to accomplish all of my goals in a godly way, and to make sure that I am first and foremost bringing honor to God's name, and I am showing up as my best self for the people that I love most, my husband, my children, my siblings. So, this is me, this is my journey, and I would love to share that with you. If you would like to join me on my journey, there are ways that you can do that. There are ways that you can stay in the loop and see what I'm learning and where in the process I am, and see if it can help you on your journey, and maybe we can collaborate and we can help each other. If you want to do that, you can like, you can share, and you can subscribe to my page. Make sure you hit the bell so that you can stay up to date with everything that I'm doing and everything that I'm posting. I usually post a new video every Friday, some Mondays too, but mainly on Fridays. So make sure you're in the loop so that you won't miss out. Because if God has something for me, I am 100% certain God has something for you too. We are helpers one to another, and I am here to do that. I'm here to help, and I'm here to get help. So let's help each other out. If you saw my last video, I talked about how I plan for a new year, how I like to start my new year with some planning, vision boards, fasting, and all that stuff. And I did mention the Daniel fast, which we do every year with our church. And if you feel like you're called to fast and you feel like that's where the Lord is nudging you, I just wanted to give you some things that I do to help me be successful, to help me make sure I stay on track with that, and to make sure that I get everything that I can get out of the fast. So I'm just going to give you 3 quick tips. I'm not going to keep you long, and just let you know what I do to, to successfully complete the Daniel fast. Number 1 is remember your why. Keep that at the forefront of your mind. It get hard when you are denying your flesh something that it really, really, really wants and really, really likes. It can get hard. It can get discouraging when you feel like you're not hearing right away. And sometimes it's hard to just, for momentary pleasure and for momentary satisfaction, it's easy to give in to your flesh and to eat something that you said you were going to abstain from, or whatever it is you're fasting from, to get back on social media when you said you were going to step away from a while, or to whatever it is. It's easy when you don't have a solid why. Why are you doing this? And I usually start my fast off with a prayer, and my prayer is to just, Father, I want you to take away all my preconceived notions of who I think you are, and give me a fresh heart, fresh eyes to truly see you and what you need from me during this season. Seasons change. God doesn't change, but our seasons change. And sometimes things that worked for you last season won't work for you this season. So I like to start my fast off like emptied. I like to empty everything out that's been there, everything that's been building up in my heart, my spirit, my soul for the past year. I like to empty that off, empty all of that out, and say, God, here I am, I'm empty. So I'm coming to you empty, and I want you to fill me with what you have for me this season, during this season. Let me know what's going to work in my life during this season. So that's one way I like to start my fast. So number 1, remember your why. Know why you're fasting and stick to it. And when it gets hard, you have to tell yourself, this is why I'm fasting. I need something from God. Whether it's I need to be closer to my husband, I need to be closer to you, God, so that I can hear your voice. God, I need to know how to raise these kids. God, I need to know what's the next step in my life, what that looks like. So whatever your why is, make sure you keep that at the forefront of your mind. Write it down. Put it in your journal. Put it on your mirror. Put it wherever you need to put it. Put it on your refrigerator if you're doing the Daniel fast and there's certain things that you're not supposed to eat. Put it on your refrigerator so when you go in your refrigerator to get something that you're not supposed to have, you'll have your why right there, and it can encourage you, and you can give you a little bit more strength to overcome that temptation. All right. Number 2, something that I found helpful is my fast is 21 days. So a 21-day devotional helps me stay on track. And they have like a YouVersion on your phone. The Bible app is really, really good because who doesn't have their phone all the time? Unless you're fasting from your phone, and then maybe you need to get a paperback. This is another one that I've been doing. Giving God your all. So just get a devotional, something that you have to physically do every day, something that's going to point you in the direction of God and to fill your time and your space. Because when you fast, it's not just you abstaining from eating. It's you replacing that time that you would have been doing something that gives your flesh so much pleasure, so much gratification. Like, I love food. So yeah. Replacing what you would have been doing with your time with the word. Replace it with something that's going to keep God at the center of your attention. So don't just not eat, or don't just abstain from whatever it is that you said that you're going to stay away from for the duration of your fast. But replace that time with something that is godly, something that's holy. Replace it with prayer and pushing in and closer to God. So devotionals are really, really helpful for that. I do both. I do like the physical devotional, and I do YouVersion. You can set alarms to go off to remind you. YouVersion can pop up with notifications and stuff to remind you, but there's something there to physically remind you, because sometimes it's easy to forget that, oh, I'm supposed to be doing something with my time while I'm fasting. So set a reminder, however often you need to, you would like to dedicate to spending time with God. Set that alarm to go off and just say time with God on your alarm. So when your alarm goes off and you look at your phone, you say, hey, I need to read on my devotional today, or let me go back to that verse. I find it's also helpful to have like a focused verse. Ask God to give you a verse that you can focus on during this season of your fast, even if it's like a verse that you want to focus on for the whole year. Ask God to give that to you, and let that verse be what you go to when you feel those hunger pains or whatever it is, or when you feel tempted to go back to something that God has called you away from for a while. Recite that verse. Go back and read that verse and get it on the inside and say, God, this is my why. I'm here trying to get closer to you. And whatever that verse is can be something else in your arsenal to help you remain faithful to your fast and to get the most out of your fast. And last but not least, when it comes to your food and things like that, plan and prep ahead. I found in the past, if I said I was going to abstain from certain things, or if I was attempting to do the Daniel fast, I haven't been successful because I don't plan in advance. I make the commitment, and then I don't go to the grocery store. I don't know what I'm eating, and then if I'm hungry, I'm just gonna eat what I have available at the house. So plan in advance. Map out your snacks and your meals in advance. I actually do like a menu of what I'm going to eat, and I don't mind like repeating meals, so I'll just do like a 7-day menu for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. And I write out everything. Monday for breakfast, this is what I'm eating. Tuesday, but so for the whole week I write out everything that I'm going to eat. And then I go to the grocery store and I buy those things that I say I'm going to eat. And it's easier for me to stay on task with what I said I'm going to do when I've planned in advance and I have things available for me to eat that goes along with my fast. uh Prep what you can in advance. Chop your vegetables. If there are snacks that you can go ahead and prep in advance and put in little containers or baggies and put them in the refrigerator, go ahead and do that. Because like I said, when you're hungry, I'm more inclined to just go grab something that's quick and easy, um even if it's not something that that goes with the Daniel fast and follows those guidelines. So if you're planning and prepping in advance, you can be more successful because you already have what you need at your fingertips when you need to eat. Another tip for the eating portion of the fast is to remove the temptations from your house. I ate so much food coming up to the fast that because I was trying to get rid of everything that was gonna like hinder me. So, chocolate, get rid of the chocolate. If you have to throw it away, get rid of it. Um, get rid of those things that are going to hinder you and to mess you up and to give you an excuse to falter in your fast, because it's harder to it's easier when my body is craving something and I want something and it's readily available. It's easy to just give in to it and go ahead and get it than if I have to actually get in my car and drive to the grocery store or drive anywhere to go get it. I'm gonna eat these carrots that I have at the house because that's what's available. So set yourself up for success, and I will include some of the things that I've been eating this week during my fast. And like I said, I don't mind repeating meals. So oatmeal has been my jam during this fast. But yeah, I'll give you some recipes. And if you want like some more detailed recipes besides just pictures, just let me know. And I can let me know in the comments and I can get you those recipes. But thank you for joining me. And I pray that when and if you decide to fast, that God will see you, that God will hear you, and God will feel you in ways that you never thought imaginable. All right, I will see you next time. Peace.